Volcán Mombacho. We're in Granada. See that? I hope you enjoyed that video. Those are from the Isletas de Granada in Nicaragua. So, isn't it beautiful? You asked me to show you a little bit of Nicaragua. So there you go. I'm showing you the beautiful parts. There are many of that. I don't know why these articles about Meghan Markle was naive about Netflix, thinking that Netflix wasn't going to vet her. You know why? She wasn't naive. Meghan Markle was never naive. It's just that Meghan Markle had gotten used to, within the royal family, to what Meghan wants, Meghan gets. What Meghan wants, Meghan gets. So she took that attitude over across the pond, and the United States told her, no, Mexi, what you want, you don't get. You have to work for it. It has to be quality. She thought that being a duchess would allow her to get away with whatever she wanted, just like she did in the United Kingdom, because even the judges allowed her to get away with perjury. Please be aware that these are my comments, and thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing my videos. Please leave a comment and make sure that you're still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing a lot of people from channels like ours. Also, I thank you for the donations. They help immensely. Thank you so much. So yeah, so Meghan wasn't naive. There are many adjectives that we can use to describe Meghan, and naive is not one of them. Meghan slept her way to a minor royal into an A-list platform. That's what happened when she married a minor royal. That even though Harry is a minor royal, she still had access to that A-list or ultra A-list platform. Because in my opinion, Meghan didn't see Harry as Harry the man, the wonderful person. She saw Harry as the platform, as the means to an end. And people ask me many times, do you think they're going to divorce? Absolutely. And it's going to be horrible for Harry. Because Harry's so stupid. If she's doing this to her own father and her entire rest of her family, what is she going to do to him? Now there's a newspaper article that an Omid Scobie saying that, well, Meghan Markle and Harry didn't want to be in the royal balcony anyways. Yeah, I don't think so. They were dying and hoping. And as I said, it is my thing. I believe that Harry came over and he was told some things that were not pleasant, which is why they left in a hurry. Now, I do think that they will come, because they still need to say they saw the Queen or were with the Queen, where we'll see a lot of articles about that. Now, I want to say something about Tina Brown, that she's going around saying that Meghan will be back in the fold. First off, she was never in the fold. This woman didn't work. She was supposedly working for 20 months, of which she was on maternity leave. She did a couple of tours, which she made them all about herself, as to how hard it was for her to live in a mansion and to have people say no to her. That was her hardship. People actually saying, the few times that they dare say no to her, how dare they? That's what really happened. Now, I want to also say something. Pedina is doing a fantastic job interviewing Mr. Markle. She's doing an amazing, amazing job. But you know, you cannot make a stone bleed. There's only, you know, Pedina has no control whether Mr. Markle decides to lie or not. So she is a respectful person, so she's respectfully interviewing him. What he says is up to him, you know. So for those of you angry with Pedina, please don't be angry. She's just interviewing him and being polite about it, you know, and trying to respectfully point out certain things. I certainly would have a different approach. But then again, I think Piden is doing a fantastic job, because probably if I try to interview him, he would hang up on me in no time, because he wouldn't like the questions. Or, I mean, I wouldn't be rude or vulgar or anything like that, of course not. But I would ask straightforward yes and no questions, you know. I would probably corner him, and then he wouldn't come back to do another interview. So Piden is doing a fantastic job, in my opinion. So, but yes, just like when Meghan Markle told the Queen that she doesn't own the word royal because she was banned from using the Royal Sussex website, which is still up. The Sussex Royal Instagram is still up. And Tina Brown's going on about Meghan Markle should be brought back to the fold to modernize the royal family. The whole point of the monarchy, and the reason why it lasted 1,000 years, is because it's traditions, it's culture. You know, it's like trying to tell a Native American to modernize his outfit. You know, his traditional outfits. It's part of the culture. There are things that they have changed a bit, which is okay, because of course, you know, they have to be more, they have to update a few things. But for example, they shouldn't update the fact that Meghan Markle hasn't shown the documents that would rightly put her kids in the succession line. They haven't shown those documents, and they should by law. So for people who keep going on that Meghan Markle should be back in the fold just like Tina Brown, no, she shouldn't. No, Meghan was not naive about being vetted by Netflix. She just thought that because she got away with so much in the UK, she would get away with that in the US. But the US about money. You know, I'm still upset about the fact that the judges did not call her out for blatant perjury. I'm still very upset. I mean, Meghan should not be around any royals in anybody on any of these celebrations until the bullying allegations or investigation is completely over and clears her up. Because then they're bringing back a bully to continue bullying other people because there have been no consequences towards her actions. Now, Mr. Markle, I don't want to call him a flat-out liar, but if he doesn't want to say anything about his daughter, anything nasty about his daughter, then he shouldn't give interviews. Or if he doesn't want to say anything nasty about Doria, then he shouldn't give interviews, because there's nothing nice to say about those two women. You know, hard as people try, you cannot find anything nice to say about either Doria or Meghan. Nothing. So if I were in the UK and I saw them in public, you know what? If I were in the UK, I would walk around with a bag of tomatoes just in case I run into them. I would. And I would definitely throw tomatoes at her and him. Now, those children, if they exist, James Corden going on about how lovely they were, that they had play dates. His kids are way older. Why would, I think that the youngest is 7. Why would a 7-year-old be having play dates with a 10th-month-old baby and a 3-year-old? You know, it's so stupid and so pathetic and so sad. Now, James Corden, I think, is represented by, is in the Oprah orbit. Meghan's new queen is Queen Oprah. That's it. That's where the buck stops. And I know that people are going around saying, oh, Meghan is going to do another Oprah interview. So what? Another Oprah interview. You know what? The more they speak, the more they dig themselves into a deeper grave. Meghan Markle went from having the possibility of being above an A-lister, because let's face it, A-listers die to meet Prince William and stuff like that, and Catherine. They're not A-listers, they're royalty. So Meghan had a chance to go to be royalty. And what did she do? She went back to being a lying Z-lister, because before people didn't know she was such a liar. Now they do. And they ridicule and make fun of her. And that's all unto herself. It has nothing to do with racism, because many of you have come at me that racism this, racism that. No, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that, and this is just my opinion, she's a skank, she's a liar, she's a fraud, and her father is still covering up for her, blaming others. And now he's protecting Doria. Oh, I understand Doria's, behavior because she needs to be financially secure. That's called grifting, Mr. Markle. That's called fraud. And again, many of you who sent me your emails, asked my opinion about him going to the UK. He shouldn't go where he wasn't invited, especially when he's related to the woman who's married to one of their family members. Yes, in my opinion, Meghan Markle slept her way to a minor royal and an A-list platform through fraud, deceit, manipulation, and using her mother, Doria, who happily lent herself to that role. It has nothing to do with Soho House. Meghan wanted to be in Soho House. And now she's claiming that she didn't want to be in the balcony. What do you guys think? She's claiming the Queen doesn't own the word royal. And about Prince William being booed. Liverpool fans, shame on you. Shame on you. And some of them, not all of them. It's just, unfortunately, there's always that little group that ruins it for them all. Because some of those Liverpool fans are known for being nasty. They weren't booing Prince William per se. They were booing the national anthem, which they always do, and they boo the royal family. They want to boo William? Go ahead. But Prince William is made of real stuff. Doesn't face him. Stupid people don't face him, basically. And please don't come back at me that, you called all Liverpool fans stupid. No, I said some people in a small group ruins it for many. So Meghan Markle is not coming back into the fold after she slandered the entire country. And now she wants to have Samantha's lawsuit dismissed. It's not going to happen. There's too many emails that she sent to Jason Kanoff, and I'm pretty sure that Jason Kanoff is going to come up and give out a few more, because from what I understand, he was not forced to sign an NDA agreement. So now the royal family are enforcing them, but before they weren't. So I am pretty sure Jason Kanoff has a lot of messages, the same messages that Meghan Markle claimed were deleted automatically after 3 months, which is BS. I am fed up of this woman. It's like next week we're going to have little Amber Heard being cross-examined by Johnny Depp's team. I hope they destroy her. Understand, I can't stand people who use the race card to cause damage. I can't stand people who falsely use the abuse card to hurt others. I can't stand people who manipulate and lie to get away with what they want, especially when they hurt others. This is why I can't stand it. Meghan Markle, Amber Heard, Jada Pinkett, Hillary Baldwin, Oprah Winfrey. I really cannot stand her. I think that Oprah Winfrey is one of the biggest hypocrites there is in the planet, preaching to others. An unmarried woman talking about marriage. A woman with no children talking about children, giving advice about children. A woman who's extremely overweight giving advice about weight loss. That's how the hypocrisy of everything is. A woman preaching love, who's saying that all the people in the South who are old must die. That's Meghan Markle's queen. That is Meghan Markle's queen. And Meghan Markle thought she'd be very popular, and she lost. These are just my thoughts and opinions. Please let me know what you think, okay? And thank you for watching as usual. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for the donations. Go to the video description to find out how you can help. Have a great day.